McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos in Waco, Texas. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Mississippi State about to boot it away as we start the festivities. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Baylor's offense has the ball first today. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get it.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out of their own 37. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to get the corner. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And that's something this offense is going to try to do in this game, and they're doing it early. They want to establish the run game. They want to be more physical. They want to control the line of scrimmage. That's how they're going to attack this defense.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to four-down territory. Here's third and short. Looking downfield, it's Robertson. Fires to the big fella. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. And the Bears look to keep this drive humming. Got it behind the line. It's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in crease now. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Quick handoff. Showing off the arm. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on second down, no problem for them.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
Man, I love when offenses are not afraid to run the football consecutive times in a row, or multiple times in a row. I know everybody wants to air it out, but man, getting that ground game established, making those linebackers and safeties come up and know that we're going to run the football, I like it.
Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor!
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. They'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Mississippi State right back to the line.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Off the play fake on first down. The throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Linebackers are so fast nowadays, so multiple. They can do so many different things. Not only do they play the run, but if I need you to go get a sack, I can just send you. Send one of those fast linebackers that can rush the quarterback.
Scanning the field. It's Shapen. They've got the screen set up. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
This offense is going to try and stretch the field vertically and horizontally. They did their throwing it to their running back, but the defense, they were in perfect position to make that play for no gain.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Fires to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the foot.
And the third down pass is incomplete. The Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Makes the grab. It's Mosley. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun, running back on the move. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. Mississippi State going up tempo.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got
out of space. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Tight end now in motion. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Bulldogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Sweet cut there. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Bulldogs have their offense in high gear.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Still on his... Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top. And we've we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the second half on defense? That's the question.
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
The kick is on its way. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking for a man. It's Robertson. Throw toward the sidelines is caught, but he caught it out of bounds. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Bears with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Buys a little time. Makes the catch, it's Brown. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
On the move, it's Washington. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Caught behind the line. It's Klopfenstein. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
The Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack. Punting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. It's a seam wide open. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give to the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's Robertson. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Hand off from the shotgun. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Virginia Tech is in danger of getting demolished today. And while this is only one game, I think anyone who knows this will linger for some time. They're trailing by 14 to Vanderbilt. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to pass. Looking deep. Makes a grab for a big play. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Reese. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play. 15 yards on that one, and a first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for it.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. To throw, it's Shapen. Complete downfield. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. The Bulldogs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The inside handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. He wants it all. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Using his legs, it's Washington. And he takes this one back to the line of scrimmage, a rather anticlimactic end to the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup. go.
And the Bears will kick it off to start the second half. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the kick goes out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive. Caught in the backfield, it's Reese. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Bulldogs want to move quickly.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
He's brought down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this offense has just been moving in quicksand. Back to throw, it's Shapen. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down, give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Pulls it in, it's Williams. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
It's nice to have guys like this on 3rd down, on money downs that you can go to, and you know he's going to win. Hit the gas, hit the brakes, create a little bit of separation. Nice job.
The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll run it from the gun. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him, they have been gang tackling him, and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Fires into the end zone, and he's gonna score. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback, receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing that get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going, and something can start to build.
To the air, it's Robertson. And his throw is incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Makes the grab. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And they're feeling themselves a little bit, right? Just make a big play, and I like it. Try to keep the momentum going. Try to capitalize. Make another big play. Taking the big shot down the field. This offense is going to be aggressive. You can tell.
Takes the handoff. It's Washington. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. The Bears are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Use the play fake, now to throw. On the run, still looking. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Pocket breaking down. The short hands, it's Prentice. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's Robertson. Just a short pass to the tight end. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Finds the tight end. Turning it on. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. To the air on 1st down. Setting up the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Wants to throw again. With the catch, it's Washington. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
And there are certain guys that I want to make sure I hone in on, and I do not give them the football in space. And this running back is one of those guys. Really good job by the defense, keeping their eyes on their keys and not letting him sneak out and get any kind of space. As soon as he touched it, he was on the ground.
Might be changing the route. Looking to throw, it's Robertson. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown Bears!
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up. Getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Florida State is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Tallahassee for some time. They're up by 38 over the Rebels. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. Mississippi State right back to the line. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. To the air, it's Shapen. Looking to the big tight end. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Pulls it in. It's Mosley. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. Quick completion on the out. He'll step out of bounds at the 11.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback.
accuracy.
To the air on second down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
He'll do it himself. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They want that clock to run. They believe in that running game, got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the... And we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to throw, it's Robertson. Grabs it in the middle. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead. Guess who shows up with another big one? That one.
Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Bears can really attack. Second and short. They'll try the left side. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
That is a gut punch if you're the offense because they're in dime personnel. They're only rushing 4 guys. You've got 5 offensive linemen. You've got the option of bringing other people in to help give your QB time. And this offense, not good enough.
No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. This is a game of swings and momentum and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all 3 phases, and they're complementing each show there. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
That is how it's done on third down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. Back to pass, it's Shapen. That's caught, it's Mosley. And after the pickup, gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man. It's Williams. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. What they would give to help their kicker out with a few yards on third down. From here, it would be a 55-yarder. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. The throw to the outside is complete. He's pushed out of bounds, couldn't quite get to the first down marker, and they'll give up the ball. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.